Shalom everyone, it's Rabbi Money Time, back with another video about the cost. Jesus is one of the most famous people that ever lived and ever is ever living. And he always said, count the cost. If you're building a business, you should definitely count the cost. There are three things that I want to cover. Number one, time. Building a business costs you time. Now, the cool thing about our business, yourself, by replication, you can only do so much. You can only help so many. So if you have three key people that are close to your chest, you can leverage by replicating yourself with them, going from them to 9, and that's 12 in total, 13 in the company, and then from there you can go to 40 by replicating again to 27. Time is a huge thing. You need to daily do work in your own business, pressing buttons, sending out videos, having conversations with others. This is part of the cost of making money, right? Nobody expects to make money in their job or being self-employed, getting a paycheck without putting in the time. In fact, you'll get fired if you don't put in the time. So it's important that we put in the time. In this business, it's a lot easier because you press buttons and you get customers, right? But you still have to put in the daily time. It doesn't just happen without you doing your part. Second thing, people. Now, I like to say that time and capital in steps 2 and 3, and this one we call human capital. So you have to be a person that's sociable. You don't have to be sociable with the world, just 3 people. And you also have to be a developer of people. You have to realize that the reason why people have not made it, the reason why people are still working a job or self-employed, no one has taken the time to develop people, help people go to the next level. So if you are excited about the cost and you understand the cost, that's where this really has a huge impact. You know, if we look at Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus, if we look at these famous men, they counted the cost. Martin Luther King Jr., Kennedy, right? They counted the cost to impact lots of people. So human capital is definitely part of the cost. You do have to share this with your friends and family. You do have to share this with enough people so that you can make a difference. Now, if you can get your 3 right away, then you can just start helping develop those 3, right? But why would you hold back the greatest business in the world? The third thing is money, regular capital. So money also is very important. You do need it to invest in a business. When I started my manufacturing company, when I started Leoa Foundation, there was a financial cost. No one expects to start a business for free. Now, what's cool about this is if you get 3, it's free, but ultimately there is a startup cost. There's $1,300. Whether you do that with a small business development loan, whether you do that with a grant, right? Whether you do that with capital from your work, you need capital to invest in your business. Now there's $1,300 to start with the Elite Pro 1 pack, and there's a cost that it has cost Andy Willoughby and I to develop this system. We had to pay our own money to give this away to you for free. So here we would like a little loyalty, because that's part of the cost. We've poured our lives into you. We'd like a little bit of respect and honor, right? Honor those who give to you, your leadership, who serve you, right? And so part of the cost is we need to honor Andy Willoughby for developing a 3-step plan, home-based business system. Third, I like to say $250 a month because I like to under promise and over deliver. It's actually much less than this in the product cost monthly. So this is one time and this is monthly. Okay, now, if I want to grow my business, if I want to help somebody else, and I know the cost to start is $1,300, well then I need another $1,300 every time I want to help someone. They need to understand that it costs me something to help them, so I want a little loyalty and dedication, right? And they have to cover this $250 a month because I can't cover it for the whole world, right? I have to help only those that I can. So it's when you're doing this part, of the cost when you're helping someone else change their life forever. You need to think about it carefully. You need to pray. You need to talk to your upline and see what your upline says. Is this person even gonna, you don't want to cast your pearls before swine, right? You don't want to throw away capital. So you need to be careful. But if the person will commit to the plan, and they are serious and they've really taken a moment to think about this, and they're a person of integrity, then definitely do this step if you can do it. Because this business is about helping people, taking your time and spending capital. Now, remember, the cost, if you can fall in love with the cost, if you can fix your mind, fix your eyes on the prize, on the cost, everything else will just fall into place. I hope you enjoyed this video and this ministered to you as well as it did to me, and that we will move forward together. How in the world are you anyway? Have a great day. Shalom.